Okay, so let's start with a fun question here. What is your favorite dinosaur and why?
Ooh, my favorite dinosaur. I always liked the Brachiosaurus, the gentle giant. I was never a fan of the more frightening, sharp-toothed ones.
Now, was there any prop or costume that you took home as a souvenir from the set?
I would have to say one of my favorite things I have is a velociraptor. I know I just said that I liked the Brachiosaur best, but my favorite possession from Jurassic is this beautiful, beautiful model of the velociraptor that was created by Stan Winston's team, and it is perfect, a perfect replica of what we worked with, and I was given it by Steven at the end of the movie.
And I take it Brachiosaurus won't fit in your house anyway, right?
Maybe that's why. It was too big.
Now, you did a lot of screaming in this movie. So, I mean, was it exhausting after screaming for each take? And I mean, how was it?
It wasn't. It wasn't exhausting to be screaming. I did do quite a bit of it. There was a lot of running and screaming and rolling in mud and things like that. But no,
No boot camp to prepare you for it?
No, there was no screaming boot camp. There was no screaming workshop with Steven. He didn't try to adjust my scream and say, can you scream a little quieter or higher? Or no, apparently he liked what I was doing because that was just me expressing my raw terror.
Acting, reacting, was it hard to do when you're dealing with something that's not there? You know, so what did they do to help you out?
Well,
the dinosaurs not.
Okay. Most of the time the dinosaurs were there, but the few times when the dinosaurs were not there, Steven would help out with vocal noises to sound like the dinosaurs.
So, I mean, they have an X sign on the, you know,
they
like,
would put a little piece
at?
of tape and say, this is where you look at, and Steven would make some noises, which were more funny than anything sometimes.
How's the environment on the set? Did you guys pull pranks on each other? You and your co-stars? I mean,
yeah, I'm trying to think. Did we do that? Us kids were always having fun and playing around, and half the time I think they didn't know where to find us because of having this jungle set, and there we are, you know, milling about somewhere on this set. I don't know how they kept a hold of us actually.
Spielberg had to deal with, you know, you and Joseph. You guys were so young at the time. I mean, how is Spielberg as a director? You know, dealing with the young actors such as you guys.
Oh, it was really, really neat because I feel like when Steven said that he wanted to create a movie that encompassed his dream of being around dinosaurs that he had as a little boy, and he couldn't have that himself, but he created Jurassic Park. And then Joey and I got to step into that world and experience it, and just with no other concerns. We weren't concerned with the running of the set or anything else happening, just our roles and the dinosaurs. And that was an absolutely remarkable experience that I will never forget.
Now, I understand the author, Michael Crichton, visited the set. Did you have any, you know, what was your fondest memory of meeting the guy? I mean, did you interact with him at all in the set?
I did meet Michael Crichton. I had the opportunity to
first
meet him in, the late great, to go down an elevator with him, and I noticed how very tall he was. And I remember my sister looking way up at him. She was only about 8 at the time, and she made some comment along the lines of, "You are very tall."
Yeah, he could probably have a Brachiosaurus, you know, in his
but
house.
he was very, very nice.
It's nice. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.